Salutations, dear friends. Welcome. Let's sit again one more day for some time again to discuss the beautiful things of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, which will add up to our intellect's knowledge, information, inspiration, leading to our very good performance in the world outside for the great results to be happy, which is the fulfillment of life. This is the purpose and is the only purpose of all our scriptures, all our saints and sages. May we have that positive understanding and undaunted faith in them so that we are in tune with them all the time to get continuously guided. Receiving their guidance is receiving their blessings. Using that guidance is using their blessings. And reaching to great goals is our contribution to them. They want nothing other than our own successes in our life. So today also, like every day, the three things: first the chanting, second is common sense thought, third is Bhagavad Gita. And today is the most important thing in Gita, because today we are seeing the seventh and eighth sloka of fourth chapter, in which Bhagavan tells these two crucial things, to explain which I need lot of time, hours together. But to you, whatever you can catch, that much we'll discuss. The two things are when is that Bhagavan takes avatar, to what he does when he takes avatar. These slokas we chant, literal meaning will explain to you, then how we have to use it for us in our life. And before that, Bhagavan already said what is he actually and how he comes to take avatar. He actually कौन है और कैसे अवतार लेते हैं और क्यों या कब लेते हैं और लेकर क्या करते हैं. These are the four things which are very sublime, and Nastikas cannot understand it. We don't worry about them. But you and I believe in the Lord because we see the whole universe. We know that one individual cannot be managing this show like you and me, a part of this world. Therefore, there must be some superpower beyond this which is maintaining. And the world, the other people call it as it's just the nature is taking care of itself, system is taking care of itself. We say nature and system cannot be cannot be without the person whose nature it is and a person who manages the system. Therefore, we in Sanatana Dharma believe in the presence of Lord. For us, we have all the Shastras, Purana, Itihasa, where time and again Bhagavan came and proved he is there. तो हमको कोई डाउट ही नहीं. Even now, with all the upasana said, if you practice, Bhagavan is giving darshanam to the people. अब और क्या चाहिए हमको? We need not worry about the Nastikas, their way of thinking. They fix their mind and think in a way that they want to justify what they have fixed. And this is the biggest problem with every individual's ego as well as intellect, that once it conceives some notion, it will only justify that notion. All its thinkings, examples, etc., quotations will be of that person only to justify. Like you also, when you have decided in your notion that you want to marry this girl, you will give all justification only to substantiate your notion. You don't listen to your parents. That's all. अब हो गया, अब मजबूरन बेचारे दम घुटते हुए अंदर से they have to accept, and you never understand it. And what you do after few years of marriage? Only fight with her and get separated and can't go to the parents also. And then all funny things. How many ways people are that way in their own trouble, troubling others, parents, etc. Now, that's not my point. My point is when I am fixed in a wrong notion, then I justify it. Then you may ask question. Then having faith in Lord's presence also is a notion, na? Yeah, this is a notion, but provable as true when you follow the all the practices that are told. In the other notion, there's no effort. I'm telling you this logic. Remember, to say that the Lord is there, you need not have any proof. Faith is enough. But to say that the Lord is not there, you have to do all the upasanas that are told and practice them. And even then, if you don't get the Lord, then you can say the Lord is not there. Without doing any of these things, just like that saying that it is not, he is not there, it is illogical, it is ignorance, it is immaturity. Bhagavan can be accepted on the strength of faith, but rejection you can't do on the strength of faith. To reject, you have to do all sadhana and say that in spite of all that, he is not there. After proof, if he is not found, you can say he is not there. You have not done anything. एक्सपेरिमेंट कुछ किया ही नहीं. करो ये देखो सहस्र नाम विष्णु सहस्र नाम इन दिस विथ श्रद्धा चैंट 1000 टाइम्स हनुमान चालीसा कान दिस में टाइम विल गिव दर्शन. अब तुम करते ही नहीं और कहते हो भगवान नहीं है. To disprove something, you cannot just say without practice. To accept something, you need not practice, but it will help. Because Shastra has told, I accept, I am doing, benefit will come. This is how the discussion can be extended. And you and I need few things only. We are simple, we are sober, we are calm and quiet, we are not so distracted so much. And all the Nastikas are afraid that they have to offer things to God, they have to go to the temples, they have to be afraid of the God, they must study Shastra. Accordingly, they have to control themselves, restrain themselves. That is why better is what? Become Nastika, then you can do all this nonsense. Some of them who say the Lord is not there, still they will believe, live decently, they are better. And the others, you and I, believe Lord, yet do the nonsense. We are worse than the other people. So all these maturities in course of time, as you grow, while growing, when you listen to Shastra every day, from the age of 14, 15, by the age of 40, 45, you will grasp everything. If you start only at the 70 years old, by the time you open the book, the time of going comes. Therefore, from now only you have to study. That is why we have taken up this first text Geetha for you. When the Geetha is over, we'll take other things. All Upanishads I'll teach you how you have to understand at your level. So for next few years, we are together. Those are interested and welcome. All of you are loving, all of you are interested. I know you just want to know and grow in life. Thank you. Now today, the chanting is of Buddha Graham. So we have done the Surya Bhagavan, then Chandra Bhagavan, then yesterday we have done the Mangala. Today we do the Buddha Graha Mantra Prarana. Buddha Graha also has his influence on all of us. Therefore, when we pray to him and ask him, please do the Shanti of whatever doshas I have done you and whatever work I have to do, please bless me. The Buddha Graha Krupa will come, remove the obstacles, will help us in our success. Have the faith in that. Okay, now let us do our chanting. Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gururdevo Maheshwarah Guruः Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. This everyday chanting we did. Now the mantra number 4 is Buddha Graha. The words are like this. Om Priyangu Kalika Shyamam Rupena Apratimam Buddham Saumyam Saumya Gunopetam Tam Buddham Pranamami Aham. So Priyangu is a particular flower. Kalika, it has its own bud. It is a very beautiful bluish blackish color. So Priyangu Kalika की तरह श्यामल वर्ण में है. Priyangu Kalika Shyamam, like Sasya Shyamala. The India is always in the Shyamala Varna because of the Sasya. The fields are always properly, the crops, etc., are always fully grown because we have so many perennial rivers, we have so many of the farmers and the government supporting them. Therefore, always my Bharata Mata is full of Shyamala Varna with the Sasya. There are forests, there are fields, there are the trees, there are trees of fruits, trees of vegetables, trees of flowers, full of that. Therefore, it is Shyama. Sasya Shyamala. In the same way, Priyangu Kalika Shyamam. Bhagavan Buddha is in Shyama Varna. And that is like Priyangu, full Pushpaka Kalika ke Saman. He is like the bud of the Priyangu flower in that Shyamala Varna. Rupena Apratimam is so beautiful. There's nobody compared to Buddha Bhagavan. So beautiful. In the Purana stories come. Buddha is the son of Chandra Bhagavan. Chandra ka putra Buddha. Buddha ko dekhkar Sare Apsara Urvashi, they all come to him. Some name I don't remember. Somebody from there. So Rupena Apratimam Buddham is most beautiful. There's nobody in comparison with him. He's called Buddham. So Priyangu Kalikashyamam Rupena Apratimam. These are the two qualities. And his name is Buddha, Buddha Graha. Then Saumyam is very soft in his words and in also his expression outside. But the softness comes only when you have the qualities also inside soft. Therefore, Saumya Guna Upetam. And Buddha means very wise. He is said to be very intelligent. बुध ग्रह बहुत बहुत इंटेलिजेंट कहते हैं. सो ऐसे प्रियंगु कलिका श्याम वर्ण, देन रूपेण प्रतिमा, देन वेरी इंटेलिजेंट बुध, एंड सौम्य वेरी सॉफ्ट, सौम्य गुण, द क्वालिटीज आर वेरी सॉफ्ट. तम बुधम प्रणमामि अहम. टू दैट बुध प्लैनेट आई एम सैल्यूटिंग. द लॉर्ड बुध आई एम सैल्यूटिंग. The planet is of the Bhautika. Behind that, the Adi Daivika Buddha Bhagavan is there. To him we are doing pranam. This Buddha is different from the Buddha avatar. And that Buddha and Buddha is different from the Buddhu, you and me. We are the Buddhu. He is Buddha and he is Buddha. So Priyangu Kalika Shyamam Varnam Rupena Apratimam Saundaryam Buddham, very intelligent too. Saumyam, very soft in outer expression. Saumya Gunopetam, very soft in his divine qualities. Tam Buddham, to that Buddha Pranamami, I am saluting, asking him to give me also all this. May I also be intelligent? May I also be having lot of good qualities? May I also very soft, and may whole expression be so fascinatingly beautiful for the whole world to get attracted in my positive way. I am positive, they are getting attracted. In this way, we can chant and tell to the Buddha Bhagavan, please remove any of the obstacles, any of the impurities, any of the shortcomings, any of the mistakes I have done against you, O Lord. Okay? 11 times we chant, 3 times you just listen and by heart it. From the 4th to 11, 8 times you chant with me. Then make it 108 at home. Keep a target of ASRSC, target of 1080. Then let Buddha Bhagavan bless all of you. These are my special prayers. Now I am doing 3 plus 8, 11 times for all of us. Start. ओम बुधग्रह अनुग्रहेण सर्वज्ञान सर्वविद्या सर्वसद्गुण सर्वसौम्यता सर्वसुंदर रूप सर्व विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम विघ्न निवारणार्थम बुधग्रह संबंधित मंत्र नवग्रह स्तोत्रांतर्गत श्री व्यास भगवत प्रणीत पारायणम जपम वयम सर्वे करिष्यामहे. दिस इज संकल्प. नौ ओम प्रियंगुकलिकाश्यामं रूपेण प्रतिमं बुधं सौम्यं सौम्यगुणोपेतं तं बुधं प्रणमाम्यहं. प्रियंगुकलिकाश्यामं रूपेण प्रतिमं बुधं सौम्यं सौम्यगुणोपेतं तं बुधं प्रणमाम्यहं. प्रियंगुकलिकाश्यामं रूपेण प्रतिमं बुधं सौम्यं सौम्य गुणोपेतं तं बुधं प्रणमाम्यहं. प्रियंगुकलिकाश्यामं रूपेण प्रतिमं बुधं सौम्यं सौम्यगुणोपेतं तं बुधं प्रणमाम्यहं. प्रियंगुकलिकाश्यामं रूपेण प्रतिमं बुधं सौम्यं सौम्यगुणोपेतं तं बुधं प्रणमाम्यहं. प्रियंगुकलिकाश्यामं रूपेण प्रतिमं बुधं सौम्यं सौम्यगुणोपेतं तं बुधं प्रणमाम्यहं. प्रियंगुकलिकाश्यामं रूपेण प्रतिमं बुधं सौम्यं सौम्यगुणोपेतं तं बुधं प्रणमाम्यहं. प्रियंगुकलिकाश्यामं रूपेण प्रतिमं बुधं सौम्यं सौम्यगुणोपेतं तं बुधं प्रणमाम्यहं. प्रियंगुकलिकाश्यामं रूपेण प्रतिमं बुधं सौम्यं सौम्यगुणोपेतं तं बुधं प्रणमाम्यहं. प्रियंगुकलिकाश्यामं रूपेण प्रतिमं बुधं सौम्यं सौम्यगुणोपेतं तं बुधं प्रणमाम्यहं. प्रियंगुकलिकाश्यामं रूपेण प्रतिमं बुधं सौम्यं सौम्यगुणोपेतं तं बुधं प्रणमाम्यहं. तं बुधं प्रणमाम्यहं. May the Buddha Graha Bhagavan bless all of us so that we become knowledgeable, not buddhu. We become very soft, not harsh. May all our qualities be cute and soft, not cruel. In short, our performance and our presence in the life in the world should add to the beauty and greatness of the world. This is a prayer. Okay. Thank you. Please don't neglect these mantras. Don't neglect them. Value them. Respect them. Learn them. Chant them. Divinize your personality. Give chance for the divine expressions of Lord to take care of you. Help them. Ask their help. Take their help to live a noble, beautiful life, succeed, be happy. That's the idea of giving you all this mantra. And why should I hesitate as a Swami who knows all that in teaching you? Why क्यों डरूं आपसे? आप तो after all my children. You are all born in Sanatana Dharma, such an ancient tradition of thousands and thousands of years, where hundreds, thousands, lakhs of rishis, munis, bhaktas, avatharas, time and again realizing Paramatma or becoming great devotees, they gave all this to us. You belong to such a thing just because of you are studying in convents in English because of some your external knowledges and study. How can you be denied of such a glorious culture, glorious tradition, glorious techniques of tuning to the infinite power called as God and by blessings with Him to succeed in the life? Why should you be denied that? I don't agree. You are my children. You are Bharata Mata's children. You are of the Sanatana Dharma Vedic Samskriti. You have a right also, you have a duty also to learn these things. There's no doubt about it. I can't allow you to be weaklings by living a very low life and not invoking the Lord's grace for protecting you inside and outside. Okay, thank you. Now, coming to our common sense thought today. See, whether it is shlokas, there is a common sense thought, or the most important topic of Gita learnings. Remember, the job of people like us is only giving you the information. As we were saying in the initial days, we repeat it because 3 months are passed. Have passed. Key, it is your life first of all. You have to take it into your hands. You have to take charge of it. It is you who have to gather all the informations, knowledges, etc. to make your own life, first of all, happy and peaceful to yourself. In turn, everybody's. It is your life. You have to make it. We give all the techniques. Like the lawyers give you legal advice, the chartered accountants give you those advice, and the doctors give you the medical advices, the teachers give you academic knowledge. But gaining all of that, making my life beautiful, is my job. Please remember it. Never ever even a moment forget this crucial thought that it is my life. I have to make it beautiful. For that, I have to work hard. For that, I have to first of all take charge of it. We give the information, we give the knowledge, we give the empowerment. We will give every type of idea, advice, guidance, protection. ये सब होगा लेकिन पहुंचना आपको है. Like somebody wants to reach the summit, a peak, so the trainers will train them. Then the exercise कराने वाले करा के they make you fit to. All the cares to be taken are told by other. It is you have to climb that rock mountain. Life is like that. You have to be the mountaineer to reach the summit. It is in your hands. See, yesterday in that cricket match, India Bangladesh, third one, although we lost the series, see that boy, first time century, he made it into double century. Little thoda sa wo catch miss ho jata, he would have been made 250 runs and India could have made 450. Summit reaching. Everybody gave cooperation, but he worked on himself. Everybody. See that football also yesterday. How the France defeated England in the fourth semi-final. See that how the Croatia defeated the what is that Brazil or Argentina in that penalty shootout. Everybody gives, every feel, every help. It is we who have to make our life great by taking it into our hands. किया तो you are the first one to enjoy. We enjoy your success. नहीं किया, you are the first one to suffer. We will only sympathize with you. Try to help out if you receive it. Else क्या हम फिर देखते रहेंगे और क्या करें. And you can't think all these things when you grow to the age of 80, 90. Is it? Right now you have to learn from. Right now you have to practice. And these things are very subtle, sublime. To understand them, you have to be regular. To master them, you have to be regular in the practice also. Don't be a theoretical person only, learning everything but not doing anything. It won't fetch you or help you. You will win the same buddhu if you don't practice. It is in your hands. Okay? Now the common sense thought in few minutes is today's what? Dekho. Be alert in life about everything, many things. Among all those things, one thing we have to be alert about is the time. Time is money, time is efforts, time is success, time is everything. Therefore, in our alertness, be aware of time in the sense what are the goal we have to achieve, how much effort and time is required for that, and how much time is given to us. More importantly, in the given time, which is common to all 24 hours per day, how much time I am able to use for reaching my goal, and how much time I am just wasting all the nonsense. In that, today's common sense thought is what? Finish all the works of yours, whatever are there, in minimum time, routine works, and conserve the time for reaching the already planned goals and also setting newer and newer goals. So today's common sense thought is become aware of the time, then finish the works quickly and conserve the time and use that time for reaching the main goals already made and conceive newer and higher and greater and nobler goals and reach them. If this is not so, we will waste all our time in the nonsense things. We have no time to work towards our goal. So whether it is your taking bath, quickly finish 8 6 minutes. Save that time. 40 minutes daily नहाते हो तो 40 30 मिनट 25 मिनट वेस्ट हो रहा है. Eating food, any other thing, your dressing and all, makeup, जून कप, कोई भी चीज़ minimum time लेना चाहिए optimum, not wasting only for that. And the lazy person's way of life is what? Only one of these nonsense things he spends hours together just to make up 2 घंटे. जूता पहने 1 घंटा. हर एक चीज के लिए तो इतना टाइम कर रहे हो तो वेयर डू यू हैव टाइम फॉर योर ओन अचीविंग गोल्स. Everything is a training which we have to give to ourselves, the positive things. One of the thing is this one. Finish quickly, conserve time, do put your efforts for the goal, make newer and newer goals, achieve them. Such person, who knows this art, he will learn many arts, he will learn many talents, he will keep many goals, he will maximum goals he will achieve. Accordingly, he will joy so much. The other fellow, not at all having the value of time, just withering it away in nonsense things. Dekhte dekhte, he becomes a buddha without putting effort for anything achieved. Then, after your failure of achieving anything, any amount of justification you do, philosophical sentences you talk, हाँ भगवान नहीं चाहते मेरे द्वारा कराने को, मौका उन्होंने नहीं दिया मुझे, दूसरों को किस्मत लग गयो. These are all बेवकूफ fellows talk all this nonsense. God is same to all. He never favors anyone, never disfavors anyone. This is your murkhata, your laziness, you are addicted to all nonsense things. Such a stupid fellow, you wasted your time, energy, and you blame God. Pocket में मिले क्या भगवान? You are getting blamed. What nonsense! Shut up. Nobody is going to listen to this your thing. You just die like a cockroach or chipkali or any rat. They are better than us, in fact. Don't yield to any of the justification for the nonsense. Doing nonsense is first stupidity. Continuing it is second stupidity. And somebody asks, justifying it is the third stupidity. What nonsense? Don't do that. So, be alert about the time, finish the works quickly, conserve the time, use it. It can be sleep. 6 hours, good. 6.5, चलो. दिन भर अगर नहीं सोते हैं तो 10 बजे सो गया तो 4:30 को स्प्रिंग की तरह यू हैव टू जंप out of the bed in 5 minutes, finish bath or going for jogging, whatever you want, then come back, do your fresh, good, important works in the morning. Study is the best thing to be done in the morning. Meditation is the best thing. All that. In that way. Quickly finish the works. Anything. Going shopping, ज़्यादा टाइम वेस्ट मत करो, ऐसे लटकते हुए, झटकते हुए, अटकते हुए, सटकते हुए, भटकते हुए, मटकते हुए. Don't go like that. Quickly go. Just I want this. What are the? Please put the qualities. I have no time. क्या क्या चीज़ें रखो भाई, किसका किसका दामद क्या है. दिस 200, नो आई कैन गिव ओनली 150, नो टेक 175, ले लो, आ जाओ घर. Even if you go to the hotel, order quickly. Don't waste 20 minutes. Quickly tell him कि जल्दी दे, खा के तुरंत बिल पाए घर आ जाना. Go to movie also, take ticket, quickly sit there and finish movie. फिर बीच में लटकना नहीं. Come home and do your other work. Go to sports place, enjoy the sport, come back quickly. In enjoying these things, we don't waste much time. Sometimes it's okay, required because you are youngsters. Not for the oldies, though, if at all you are listening. These things I am telling to my youth children. Otherwise, they'll run away from my classes. After 1 year, I'll tell them not to do even this also. But not for the oldies. You are not supposed to go to all this nonsense. So even if you do, youngsters, the you are allowed to enjoy. Our time is wasted in unnecessary gappe, unnecessary loitering. And the time doesn't stop for you because you stopped working or doing something. एक एक सेकंड जाता, हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी. पल भर यहाँ, पल भर यहाँ, हाँ, हर जीवन सीखो. आज कुछ गाना है कि नहीं? कल हो न हो, all that. Every moment we have to encash. Okay, this is a common sense thought. Come. Now let us go to our most important topic of day, Sri Bhagavad Gita. In that, Shloka 7 and 8 of chapter 4, where Bhagavan tells us when he takes Avathara and why he takes Avatar. Before that, what we have seen already, we will see for 4 minutes. First three slokas talked about Bhagavan telling Arjuna that this yoga of all the ideas to reach to the yoga of success. I gave it to Surya, he gave it to Manu, he gave it to Ikshvaku. It went on being given, but later on, because people wanted the more things in less time with minimum efforts, they were yielding to all the nonsense. The systematic process has gone away. I gave the same thing to you because you are my friend, you are my devotee. So, from that, what we learned, this knowledge is not new, it is eternally there, but it is revealed to us by the Lord. That's also when we are his devotee and friend. What the meaning of devotion, what the meaning of friendship, all that we have discussed already. So, when this is heard, Arjuna anyway remembered what Lord thought. So, he has no doubt about it. But the other aspect of what Bhagavan said made Arjuna have a doubt. He asked it. You are born just now, few years back, and Surya is from then onwards. How can I accept that you gave it to Surya and all? थोड़ा अब समझाओ. I'm not fighting with you or denying you or laughing at you. Then, oh, that's good question. I'm answering you. So these next few shlokas are telling us about Bhagavan's Avathara. So in that, first thing what Lord told in shloka number 5, three shlokas Bhagavan spoke, fourth one Arjuna's question, fifth one Bhagavan said, Hey Arjun, you lived many times in many bodies. I also took Avatara many times in many forms. I, being the Lord, I know all of my Avatara. I know all of your Janma Marana also. You don't know. Therefore, I was there much before. Now I have come here to Devaki Vasudeva, born as a Krishna. But before that, I was there as a Rama to that Dasharatha and Kausalya. And before that, I was there for Aditi Kashyap as Vamana. I was Prishni and Sutapa. I was there as Yagna Purusha. So I am there right from beginning. That will be told in the next sloka. But here he says, I know all your and my janmas. So I was there also at that time, before even Surya came. So I know the knowledge also. So I gave it to him. So Bahuni me vetitani janmani, tavacha Arjuna, mine and yours, tani aham veda sarvani. I know all of them, not veta. You don't know because you are lost. We are lost in today, therefore we don't know yesterday, day before, and tomorrow, day after. In that case, how do we know what were our past lives? But everyone, and then what to learn from this, I taught you. Therefore, it is only intermediate stage for us. We were there in the past, will be in the future. Therefore, in the present, whatever we have is because of the past. Okay. Then there are scriptures telling us that in the present, if you are good or bad, because of these things done in the past or past, good or bad. Learning that in the present, avoid bad and do good, in the future lives, you will be better. This is what the lesson you have to learn. Past, beautified and changed and added to in the present, gives us glorious future. You should know that. This is what we learned from this particular portion. Then in the sixth shloka, Bhagavan told Arjuna about his own self. Then how he takes avatar. What is he tells, and then how he takes the avatar, he tells. And today's shlokas, when he takes one shloka, the next one is what he does when he takes avatar. To do what, he comes as an avatar. So that sixth shloka also I'll tell you. Then today's topics are seventh and eighth. We will chant the most famous shlokas. Every one of us have heard it at least once in our life. Sometimes cinema vinama bhi dikhate unko. Let us chant them two times. Then I'll explain to you exhaustively. आज जितना हो सके उतना, कुछ बचाए तो कल. But you remember nowadays, I am reminding you of what was taught yesterday before, so that you should not forget the connection and continuity of the thought development. So Bhagavan is what? Now listen. It is not about your own vyavahara and work. It is little spiritual. Therefore listen. Bhagavan says in the verse number 6 about himself, first line. Second line is how he takes avatar. First line is what is he? He says Ajo Pisan Avyayatma Bhutanam Ishwaro Pisan. Sun means not S-U-N or S-O-N. Sun in Sanskrit is being. Ajaha Pisan. Being, I am unborn. I am being or although. Although I being unborn. Ajaha Pisan. Second, Avyayatma. Although I am unmodifiable. Second one. Third one, although Bhutanam Ishwaraha. I am the Lord of all the beings. Yet, I am unborn, unmodifiable, Lord of all the beings. Unmodifiable, unborn, Lord of everything. Ajaha, Avyatma, Bhutanam Ishwara. Though it is so, but Ishwara Prakrutim Swam Avashtabhya. Avashtabhya means putting in control, my own control. What? Prakritim, nature. Swam, my own. And what is Bhagavan's Prakriti? It is called as the Maya, infinite power. So, holding my own Maya Shakti in my own control. Swam Prakritim Avashtabhya. Then Sambhavami. Samyak Bhavami. I was always there. I just express in a particular form. That's called as Avathara. In that time, Atma Maya. Maya means again covering. Atma Maya means I only conceal my completeness and I express myself. Only that much which is required for accomplishing the works for which I come. What are they? That I am going to say in the 8th shloka. So, Ajaha api, I am unborn, Avayatma, unmodifiable, Bhutanam Ishwaraha, I am the Lord of every of the beings. Bhuta means Panchama Bhuta, Bhuta means all the beings. Still, Prakriti means Swam Avashtabhya. Taking the help of my own Prakriti, Sambhavami, I come as an avatar. Sambhava means I take the birth. I take expression. I express as something. Is it I told you? The man is Bhavami, the husband is Sambhavami, the son is Sambhavami, the officer is Sambhavami. Atma Maya means he forgets it that time as a man, but remembers as husband, then acts like husband very humbly. So to forgets as a man temporarily, not forgotten completely, but he keeps aside his manliness, manhood that way away. Then he becomes a father of his son, and he does the work of father. See this example, how cute, how clear we have discussed yesterday. In the same way, Atma Maya means covering my own infinite, unborn, undying, universal Ishwaratva. I just taking some of the powers and qualities. I bhavami te sambhavami hota hu. From just being, I just become. Take an avatar. So, Ajopisan Avyatma Bhutanam Ishwaraha are the actual nature of Bhagavan. Yet, how he takes Avatara? By putting his own Shaktis under his control, and while doing so, concealing all his infinite powers, but bringing only which are required for the work I express. That's called as Sambhavami. How is answered? अपने शक्तियों को यूज करते हुए उनमें से जितना चाहिए उसी को व्यक्त करते हुए बाकियों को छुपाकर आत्ममाया Sambhavami. Okay, this is how the Bhagavan takes avatar. So let us take Lord Krishna and Rama. Krishna is unborn, undying, unmodifiable. He is Ishvara of everything. But all those powers he conceals, then brings only those powers with which all the activities to do which he has to take Krishna Avatara to do those activities, whatever the Shakti is required, only that he brings. And there is not a cricket player on the ground. He will bring only the cricketing skills because that is what is required. That is Sambhavami. Doesn't mean that is only that. He may be having his own business also. He is again a family member. He has got some. इतने सारे उनके पास है बट ओनली वो वाला वहाँ काम करेगा when he is in the ground. So that ground में रह के क्रिकेट खेलना अवतार उसके लिए all that required for the cricket he brings. He is a bowler, all those skills, batsman है तो वो fielder है तो वो. Do you understand the example? Like you also. You are listener now. You are not only the listener, you may be better speaker than me in English and all that. You may be having other knowledges. You are an individual having a membership somewhere. You are a member of a family, you are a member of any group, you are a student of a school, college, you are an employee thing. But among all of that, that's your total picture. Among that, while being in the class, you brought only the qualities as a listener and you became an avatara as a listener. And while listening, you are using your ears to listen, eyes to look at the book, mind to feel for it, intellect to analyze and understand, and memory to store what you have understood. This much you are doing now. When you go from this class, then this work is over. For doing the next work, that avatara you take. In the same way, Bhagavan, when he came as the Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narasimha, then Vamana, then Parshurama, then Rama, then Balrama, and Krishna, or Buddha, Kalki, every time. Not only these 10 are the avatars. There are 24 avatara, Bhagavan. Not only 24, thousands of avatars are there, Bhagavan. That you will know when I talk next and next lokas. But यहाँ तक तो समझ लेना what is the meaning of Bhavami Bhagavan became Sambhavami for achieving some things. At that time, he conceals his totality and a part of it only he expresses. That is the meaning of Atmamaya. Atmamaya is covering his all other things using only which are required. Prakritim Swamavashtabhya means taking the help of my Prakriti of Sattva Rajas Tamas, three gunas, I do this. Atmamaya is concealing himself, Prakriti means Maya with three gunas, I use it. Okay? So, how Bhagavan comes, we have seen. And what he is, that also we saw. He is Ajopisan Avyatma Bhutana Vishwaraha, etc. etc. And so Atmamaya, Swam Prakritim Avashtabhya, Sambhavami. Already I am there. That cricket player is already a man, but in the ground he has expressed as the player. That is Sambhava. That word again comes in the next locals. So Bhagavan is such a one who knows his all avatars, he knows all of us. All our every birth and death he knows. And he, though by nature is Ajaha Avyatma Bhutanam Ishwaraha, but for the time being, to accomplish some things, he takes a specific role or form. At that time, all his totality covers whatever required that only expresses, and that also keeping his Prakriti or Maya Shakti under his control. Swam Prakriti Mavastabhya Atmaya Sama. Okay, now when is that time where Bhagavan takes Avatara? And does what? When it takes. These are the two things in two shlokas. Okay? First we'll chant the first one only and do the meaning of it. Then let us see the next one tomorrow. And I'm trying to drill into your hearts all these informations. Catch them, contemplate on them, write down any doubts are there, they'll be clear in the future shlokas, or you can Call some, no, ask some Atma, somebody will answer you. You can contact me. When you get a doubt after listening to my class, why you go somewhere? Ask me only, no doubt. So let us chant this most sacred, most beautiful, only seventh shloka first. Okay? Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः ज्ञानकर्मसन्न्यासयोगः श्रीभगवानुवाच अथ सप्तमः श्लोकः twice chant and repeat and once together. Okay. Om yada yada hi dharmasya yada hi dharmasya glanirabhavati bharat glanirabhavati bharat abhyutthanam abhyutthanam tadatmanam srujamyaham तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्. Again. यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्. Two times we repeated. Now let us see together. Chant together. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirabhavati bharat abhyutthanam dharmasya tadatmanam srujamyaham. In this shloka, Bhagavan is telling when are that conditions where he takes avatar. And what he does, that will be the next shloka. Now here every word we have to understand. But first of all, you have to remember the shloka. Okay. Now word to word meaning. Yada and tada. Yada is when. Tada means then. So whenever. At that time, then. Whenever I go there, then only it happens. Yada and tada. Yatha and tatha means in whatever the manner and that manner. Jaisa and vaisa. Yada tada means jaha or vaha. Yada and tada means whenever condition. Yatha tata means in what way. Yatra means where. Yatra and tatra. Wherever there. So like Hanumanji. Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam tatra Krutamastakāñjali. Wherever Lord's name is going on, with folded hands, Hanumanji is there with tears in his eyes out of devotion. Vashpavari Paripurna Lochanam Marutim Namata Rakshasa. So Yatha and Tata. Here is Yada and Tada. Whenever this happens, then this I will do. Okay, now what is that first line? Yada hi. Whenever. He means verily. Dharmasya glanihi bhavati. When the glani, the trouble, the problem comes to the dharma. Bharata, O my dear Indian, O my dear Arjuna. Yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati. He Bharata. Then abhyuthanam adharmasya bhavati. Abhyuthana means overwhelmingly growing of अधर्म when it happens. अधर्म का अभ्युत्थान होता है. Overwhelmingly, uncontrollably, when the adharma grows. यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति अभ्युत्थानम अधर्मस्य भवति. These are the conditionings. Tada. That time atmanam srujami aham. I do the surging out of myself. See, the sujanam is a Sanskrit word from where the English word the surging out. You know that upsurge we say. I am normal, but you became angry with me. I also became angry. The anger upsurged out of me. Or you are such a noble fellow, seeing your goodness, nobility, my love and kindness, which was hidden me, upsurged out, and I congratulated you. I gave you a hug or a gift, etc. The surging out. Surjami, Sarjanam. देखिए सर्जन फ्रॉम सृजनम. Okay, so only two things. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanihi bhavati adharmasya abhyutanam bhavati tada tada aham srujami atmanam. So yada yada hi dharmasya glanirvavati abhyutanam adharmasya tada atmanam srujami aham atmanam srujami. Now the one by one words. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirvavati means what? Whenever the problem comes to dharma, dharma का ग्लानि होना. Before that, what is dharma? We have to know. Okay. Now, dharma is a word which has 27 meanings in the dictionary. You want me to tell that? I need 10 days then to tell all that. Here? So, the summary will tell you. Dharma means what? The law of being. So many definitions. Dharma, dharma, driyati, dharma, dharyati, dharma. Oh, so many definitions are there. For us, dharma means that way of life, actions, words, thoughts, etc., by which we attend to. I am not degrading outside, I am not degrading inside, and I am growing outside, I am growing inside. Because of this, even the total also not degrading but growing. That type of thing is called dharma, like the traffic dharma rules. When I follow those rules of traffic, what happens? I am not going under that accident and breaking my hands and legs. Same time, I am safely reaching because of my that type of decent management of the lane driving, sane driving. Others also are safer on the road. That particular taking turns kaho, doing the overtaking kaho, maintaining the speed limit in the cities kaho, putting the horn or not putting the kaho, putting the light or not putting the kaho, all of that is dharma. With this dharma, I am helping myself from not coming under any accident, and also I am safely reaching my destination, and others also are safe on the road. If I don't follow those things, I erratically drive without managing any or respecting any traffic rules or the speed limits, etc. I'll bang somewhere and then I will destroy myself also. In the meantime, again, so many others also are troubled. This is called as adharma. You understood how simple it is? So, in that way, I as an individual, my outer and inner, both failures should be avoided, successes should be achieved, and because of me, the world also should be lived happy, troubled, not troubled but helped. That's called a dharma. It's the first concept you have to understand. When the concept is understood, then what is dharma you will know. Like when you are in a cricket ground, all are shouting and you are meditating. You won't enjoy it. Along with you also, Hindustan, Jindabad, you have to shout. Bharat Mata ki jai, whatever it is. Where you are in that place. You can't tell others, "Hey, chup ho jao, kyo chilla rahe ho, dhyan karo." But when you are in the meditation class or when you are in a hospital, there you can't chill out. Patients are there going through that dukkha and taking rest. There you have to very silently. So chillana in the ground is a dharma, but it is an adharma in the hospital. Is it not? In the hospital, being silent is a dharma, but in the playground, okay, you can be silent, but उतना मजा नहीं आता. बाकी देख के लोग आपको हंसेंगे. You understood? The concept when is understood, application is known. Now, if I'll give you homework, what is your dharma with your parents? You need not study Shastra for that, you will know it. What is your dharma towards your office, your students, your other students or the education institute? You all know all that. Dharma, I explained now. What is the meaning of glani to the dharma? Glani to dharma means to the dharma, the corona or bird flu or swine flu or Ebola, some disease came. Therefore, the dharma bhrashtata ho gaya. That is the meaning of Veda Eda hi dharmasya glani. Point two. Point three is very crucial. More important than the first two are the third thought. What is third thought? See, the dharma is an abstract thing. By itself, it has nothing to do, but it is meaningful when it is associated with a living being. Like the blue, red, black, hot, cold. They are all the dharmas. But they are all abstract things. You have to tell blue what? So the blue sky or blue shirt or blue lotus or blue color paint. कुछ तो बोलना पड़ेगा ना. So to hot. What is hot? You have to say the fire is hot. Or from the fire, the chapati or something got the hot heat. Therefore, that is hot. So dharmas will have to have the dharmi. So too, all the qualities belong to a person. Dharmas. Dharmas don't hang in the sky just like that. They belong to beings. Therefore, what is the meaning of dharma glani? Meaning of dharma glani is the people who are supposed to do the dharma, when they, again, what was said earlier, we have seen earlier slokas, because their excess selfishness, when they break the dharma, then the dharma का ग्लानि होता है. So dharma का ग्लानि अपने आप धर्म को नहीं होता. Traffic rules never get broken by the traffic rules. They're always there. But I, whom supposed to follow that, when I don't practice, for me the dharma glani happened, then I am punished. I am chalaned. Chalan मुझे देते. Therefore, धर्म का ग्लानि का अर्थ क्या हुआ? धर्म को प्रैक्टिस करने वाले लोग जिनको करना चाहिए, they out of their selfishness or greed or passions or lusts or they're too much of attachments, when they don't practice dharma, then that is called dharma glani. Dharma glani to this person. He is supposed to do, he did not do. That's called dharma glani. धर्म का अपने आप को कोई ठिकाना नहीं है, धर्म ही होना चाहिए उसके पीछे. So those are supposed to do the dharma, when they don't do, that's called dharma glani. So the problem is not with the dharmas, it is with you and me. Like Hinduism. Whether you practice it or not, know it or not, no problem happens to Hindu dharma. But you stupid fellows don't know the glory of it and get converted by all nonsense. Then that time the dharma glani happens. Then the Vivekananda, the Gurudev, the Mahatma, they come again, वो अपने अक्ल को ठिकाने पे लाते हैं. This is what the glory of dharma sanatana. Don't go away. All of them are bachcha log. They also have their good things, but we have objection only when they unnecessarily trouble us. Otherwise, we love them. We love them as human beings. We love them as somewhere or the other they're walking towards the God. So that way we respect. We respect all cats and all things in Hinduism. Pashu Pakshi Vanaspati ko pranam karte hain. Why not human? We have no problem at all that way. Our look is very sublime, very universal. We see the God even in the enemies also. But that is theoretical spiritual. But when you come to practical, such a great theory, if you try to destroy, you are not right then. You need to be put to your own tikana. That's not the problem. Anyway, that's not at all our topic. Once in a while these topics come, just take it in positive stride. Don't get carried away with that and don't label me. स्वामी ये क्यों बोल रहे? अब बोलना होता है हमारे द्वारा हो रहा है इतना ही. उसको इम्पोर्टेंट मत दो. Importance is to the Geetha Jnana. I just gave the example of dharma glani. धर्म का ग्लानि नहीं होता. धर्म प्रैक्टिस करने वाला व्यक्ति, बिकॉज ऑफ हिज सेल्फिशनेस, एरोगेंस, he doesn't practice dharma, that becomes dharma glani. And dharma never suffers. The person who is supposed to do dharma, when he doesn't do, he suffers it. So first line I explained. Second is what? Abhyutthanam adharmasya. Adharma has become so prevalent. Here also, adharma is also an abstract thing. The people who should not do adharma, when they keep on doing adharma. And what is therefore adharma? That because of which I, outside, inside also fail. Because of me, the whole world also is troubled. That is adharma. At that time, to balance this, in which to eliminate adharma and establish dharma, I take avathara. Tada atmanam aham srujami. That time I take avatar. So dharma glani, अधर्म का उत्थान होता है तो अधर्म को दबाकर अगेन धर्म लाने के लिए भगवान टेक्स अवतार. Now, here only one thing I'd say today, and it's a big thought, but tomorrow we'll discuss. कि every moment wherever अधर्म का उद्भव हो रहा है, धर्म का ग्लानि, at every moment भगवान is taking avatar. And through many people he takes avatara in the form of Indus. When all of them don't work, that much adharma grows, then he takes avatar as Rama and Krishna. Therefore, Rama and Krishna are not the only avatar. Every moment, whoever is working for the dharma, trying to eliminate dharma, all of that is Bhagavan's avatar. It is a word, it is a thought, it is an action, it is an advice. Wherever dharma sthapana, adharma nirakarana is there, all that is Bhagavan's avatar. Therefore, you and I can bring the avatar of Bhagavan by both ways. By trying to establish dharma, you can invoke avatar of Bhagavan positive. Negatively also, when we become nonsense and अधर्मी तब भी भगवान आकर पिटाई करेंगे हमारी. हमें रक्षा करने के लिए भगवान comes when you are धार्मिक, हमें शिक्षा करने के लिए भगवान आते when you are अधार्मिक. That way, in this world, as long as dharma are there, so long Bhagavan's avatar is going on happening. Among them, specifically, when in the time of Krishna, so many adharmikas were there. Therefore, the Lord had to come as Krishna. In that Dwapar Yug कहते हैं उसको. See, one side Duryodhana Adi are there. They themselves are big party of all adharmic Rakshasas. Another Shishupala Adi are there. It's a huge number of people. Another side Dantavaktra Adi are there. Another side Jarasandha Adi are there. Not one or two. Then another side the Paundraka Adi. Everywhere where so many adharmic people have grown. And otherwise, here his own mama, Kamsa mama. So Kamsa and he has got lakhs of army with him. Shishupala has got Jarasandha, Dantavaktra, Duryodhana, Paundraka. Like that, so many people were there who can't be dealt by ordinary people. Therefore, he had to take avatar. When others cannot do. When others do, he will manage it through them. Other means his own lower power. When the lower power come nahi karta, then he will come with the higher power. The Krishna, the avatars are maximum power he brings with that. That's how at the age of 6 only days, he finished Putana. Within a 1 month, the Trunavartha, all the Rakshasas he finished when he was child only. How can a child do that? He is Bhagavan only. He took avatar. By the age of 9 or 10, he finished his mama. He did not kill his mama. वो पास में गए और डर कर मर गए वो हार्ट अटैक होकर या कुछ भी होकर कृष्णा नेवर किल्ड हिज अंकल कमसा ही ट्राइड टू किल बट ही सेज यार मेरे को मौका ही नहीं दिया खुद ही मर गए दैट इज सेड इन भागवत he attacked then he just before Krishna attacked he got heart attack because his heart was already attacked by Krishna but not out of devotion but out of fear. By the way, anyway, these are all intricacies. You give me time, hours together every day. All these interesting things, secret things, useful things, we can go on learning. बट आप लोग तो इतने बिजी हो तो सब कुछ देखना है आपको क्रिकेट देखना है फुटबॉल देखना है देखो मैं वो भी देख रहा हूँ ये भी कर रहा हूँ बट नॉट देख रहा हूँ फुल मैं 2 मिनट ही देखता हूँ आई डोंट वेस्ट माई टाइम I have my classes and all. Here, coming to the point, we literal meaning of this we told little more examples we take tomorrow and complete this shloka. Then that time Bhagavan takes avatara is told, having taken avatara, what he does is the most important thing. Tomorrow we'll study that. Thank you. Sarvam Krishna Arpanam Om. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirvavati bharat abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srujamyaham. So whenever the dharma goes down, adharma comes up, Bhagwan comes to make the adharma go down and dharma come up. It is in individual also, total also. In individual, it comes in the form of mother or father or teacher or the boss or the neighbors or friends or brothers or sisters. They all are Bhagavan's avatara only to suppress the adharma and bring out dharma from us. At the total level, Krishna and Rama, all of them, they come. ठीक है कल बाकी देखते हैं. And today's common sense thought, be alert of the time, finish the works quickly, make use of the time for achieving your goals. And the shloka today, प्रियङ्गुकलिका श्यामं रूपेण प्रतिमं बुधं सौम्यं सौम्यगुणोपेतं तं बुधं प्रणमाम्यहम्. सी श्लोका चैंटिंग हो रहा है, कॉमन सेंस थॉट हो रहा है, गीता चैंटिंग हो रहा है, गीता का मीनिंग बताया जा रहा है, उसमें से क्या हमको सीखना है वो भी बता रहे हैं. We are introduced you to Geeta, we are introducing Krishna to you, you to Krishna. These 40-50 minutes, so many things we are doing. We are really alert. If you have that gratitude, you will really feel happy with it. And your expression of gratitude from my side is being regular and sincere and daily sharing these things to your friend circle, so that by the time we reach to fifth, sixth chapter, at least some hundreds of people, youngsters, should see these talks. Not for me. आप एक भी नहीं सुनोगे तो भी मैनू की फर्क पैंदा. I don't lose anything. I am enjoying my own Gita talk. The beneficiaries are you only. Thank you. And when you share with others, they also get benefit of it. That punyam always goes with you. They say that यार तुमने बताया इसलिए मैं आया हूँ, इसलिए मुझे इतना फायदा हुआ. Thank you very much. That gratitude they'll have. Why don't you do that job? So many unwanted things we anyway forward and all. Why not this? Thank you.